Hey guys, what's up? Jacob here from Route 1 Reporters. Sorry if the mic quality doesn't sound as good. I'm out of the country right now and I didn't bring my nicer microphone along with me. For Strategy Sunday today, we're doing the F.E.A.R strategy, which was sent in by Nathaniel Lewis. Basically, what F.E.A.R stands for is effing evil annoying rat, because it was originally used with the rat attack, but now it's been heavily improved on in the 5th gen when you have the ability to use Aron. Forewarning before we start the battle here, I am going to lose, but as you can see, I'm only using a Hippopotas and an Aron. Basically, all you really need to do this is a Pokemon that has the ability Sandstream and a level 1 Aron. Potentially, you can make your Sandstream Pokemon a level 1 too, since it really doesn't have any purpose out there other than to die. But of course, if you wanted to use Tyranitar in an actual battling situation, that'd also be very powerful. Okay, right here I'm just kind of trolling around with Hippopotas because I'm waiting for him to finish me off. That's why I use Toxic, because that might help a little bit later. The only thing I was going to say is there's plenty of ways to stop this strategy, as you'll see later on. Like, for instance, if the Arcanine had used Extreme Speed effectively against Aron here, then it would have killed Aron. Two things need to be put on Aron. First of all, Aron needs to have a Shell Bell attached, so that way whenever damage is done to Aron, he will actually heal it back up. And second thing he needs to have is, actually there's three things. Second thing he needs to have is a move, Endeavor, like you just saw, because basically what's going to happen is when he's down to such low health, he just uses Endeavor, and it brings the opponent's Pokemon way down, like all the way low, and they're just finished off by Sandstorm, which is why the Sandstorm is there. It's probably a good idea to have Tyranitar or Hippopotas. You hold the Smooth Rock, since that extends the Sandstorm's duration. And basically the third thing you need to do is make sure Aron has Sturdy ability. As you can see here, I'm pretty much just going ahead and trolling his entire team with this Aron just sweeping through it. It's very deadly, and if their team's not structured well enough, it can take out their entire team. Just remember that if you do use this strategy, you can fill out the rest of your team with very strong Pokemon also, and go ahead and finish off the rest of the Pokemon. Okay, pretty soon I'm going to run into some complications since both of his last two Pokemon are immune to Sandstorm, since Archeops is part Rock type and Torterra is part Ground type. Sandstorm can't finish them off, but however, if you did have a team behind Aron, they could, since they are weakened, your team could actually go ahead and finish off theirs. Not much else happens for the rest of the battle, it's just kind of back and forth until he finally decides to finish me off. Something else I wanted to talk about today is the fact that pretty soon on our channel we're going to launch a new Let's Play series, and you guys have the option to choose what we're going to play. In the comments of this video or on our Google Plus page, you guys can vote for whatever game, any Pokemon game you guys want us to play. We'll tally up the best voted game, and then we'll play it. The narration and the gameplay will actually be done by me, since I'm on the computer and I'll just end up doing Virtual Boy Advance. Don't worry about legal issues. We own every single game pretty much. They're just using the Virtual Boy for better screen recording, since we'd rather not hold up the camera directly to the Game Boy or the DS or whatever. At this point, there's not much left to commentate for this battle, so I'm probably just going to let it finish out. Just remember to vote on our Google Plus page or in the comments for it. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for Strategy Sunday, go ahead and leave those in the comments or on the Google Plus page. I hope you guys have a nice Sunday. See you later.